panic that UK government infighting has led to the EU Commission expanding the size of its team working towards the potential of there being no agreed trade deal from 8 officials to 20. Cabinet disobedience has been rife over the past week, with ministers speaking out to give their own personal opinions on Brexit rather than following instructions from Downing Street. In a speech to the World Economic Forum, Hammond said, "We are taking two completely interconnected and aligned economies with high levels of trade and selectively moving them, hopefully, very modestly apart. Get it? The EU have increased staff working towards a no deal after losing confidence in the Prime Minister. Meanwhile, Foreign Secretary Boris Johnson is believed to have expressed frustration with plans for a soft Brexit, telling friends in private he is concerned the establishment will stop the UK enjoying the benefits of freedom for the restrictive trade bloc. One senior EU source is believed to have said the overall optimism that there can be a deal has decreased in the Commission given the events of this month. The Prime Minister is expecting to make a major speech on Brexit next month, which aims to ease concerns from the continent about a future relationship with the UK after leaving the EU. However, according to reports, the major speech is not likely to address issues surrounding trade and will instead focus purely on future security arrangements. 2. December 14, 2017. Theresa May's Tory Brexit rebels. The potential lack of detail on the matter is contributing belief in Brussels that the government has still been unable to agree a position on what Brexit should look like. An EU source said, if the speech is only on security, then there won't be guidelines on trade in March. You cannot trigger these by silence. We can't be asked to make Brexit a success, to comfort Brexiteers and let the delusions survive that assistance will not be offered. The increase in EU staff working in preparation for a no-deal scenario is likely to infuriate members of the UK government. Earlier this month, Brexit Secretary David Davis attacked the bloc's preparations for a no-deal Brexit, claiming they could jeopardise the British economy by forcing companies to move outside the UK. Philip Hammond has argued in public for a soft Brexit. David Davis is furious with the EU for the no-deal preparations. In a letter to Prime Minister Theresa May, Mr. Davis revealed he has consulted lawyers over the issue and suggested to ask the European Commission to revise the measures. He wrote, the EU has adopted a number of measures that put agreements or contracts at risk of being terminated in the event of a no-deal scenario and/or would require UK companies to relocate to another member state. The Commission had issued similar unilateral statements on company law, civil justice, and private international law, transport and the breeding, transportation and protection of live animals. An EU spokesman has admitted the EU has Director Generals working on the potential of no trade deal being agreed before the UK leaves the bloc.